Welcome back, everybody, to Tram Jam TV Live, brought to you by the Simbox Store. Here we are, it's Memorial Day weekend 2021. We are going to just hop on to some random races here. The one that we're joining today, or at least right now, is GT3 Cup Cars at Laguna Seca. Used to be called Laguna Seca, now WeatherTech Raceway. Just sponsorship stuff. It'll always be known to me as Laguna Seca, but server just launched here. We're into our practice session. We're actually going to try to see if we can't get a promotion to another license today. We're in the promotion area as far as we have the high enough SR, we have all the races fulfilled that we need to do. But we're going to try to see if we can't get our SR up to at least a 4, which automatically promotes us. I think we're 3.41. So jumped into this race. We're going to see what it's all about here. Love driving this car. It gets a little hairy at times, but for the most part, it seems pretty stable. So it should be something that we could have some fun with here. Turn that down just a little bit here so I can hear myself think. It's way different from the Miatas that we ran here yesterday, so things are going to happen a little quicker. Car's going to handle a little different with obviously the engine in the rear instead of the front. Other than that, brake points and everything ought to be pretty close to the same, just because the power to weight ratio changes a little bit, but braking's definitely a touch different, like I said, with the engine in the rear. May need to do a little bit of an adjustment. Really need to see if I can move that towards the front instead of so much in the rear. Practice is over. It's going to move us into qualifying. Don't hit me. Let's see if we can adjust that a little bit. That's interesting. There we go, more front bias. Remove that to 50, and then we'll start with that as a baseline. We'll be able to adjust it right here on our knob. Looks like there's 20 vehicles overall that entered. We're sitting at 16th. I do not think we're going to qualify on this. There's 8 minutes, but instead of just sitting here, what we will do, make sure we know where everything is. Right view, left view should be a pass right, pass left. There we go. Then we do have our pit limiter on. So that's obviously keeping the car maxed out at just below pit speed. Actually, I think pit speed's 35, but this way you won't speed with it.
Flag as a warning. Got the officials upset with your slow driving. You better
Oh
get on with
gosh.
it.
Already
Otherwise, they're
panicking.
going to pull us out of qualifying.
Forgot they're so picky now about qualifying. As long as you're maintaining a speed and trying, I think it should leave us alone here, but the goal here is just to get more familiar with the track with this car. I'm already liking that front bias more for now. Oh, she got a little light up here at the top of the hill. Kept her off of the sand. Just have to be careful not to downshift too early here and make that rear end hop on us.
Green, green, green. Here comes your first time left.
Still back end heavy on hard braking in the turn. Little front end tight under decel, and then back end loose under hard acceleration. So we're gonna have our hands full. We're off. Well, I feel good about it. I don't feel phenomenal or fantastic with it. But I think overall we will be able to definitely do something with it here. Let's go back and watch our out lap and then kind of our slow qualifying lap, see where we can maybe pick up on that corkscrew. I think we're going to have to kind of stay high in our braking before we drop down and do the left to the right. In that Miata, you would almost run straight down the middle of the entry and then just hug the rumble strips and then follow it around. And this car has so much more speed through there, and you come over this little hump on the hill and it creates this zero gravity effect, and we're sliding while on the brakes there. So see if we see a little bit of that smoke here on the brakes. We definitely had a feeling of weightlessness right there. Okay, that was our first lap that we didn't do too bad. Kind of our out lap, I think. Oh, never mind. Sorry, this was the end of practice. This ought to transition over here. Here's our qualifying. While we kind of get going here, I do want to thank you for joining us here. Please make yourself at home. Enjoy the ride. Those of you tuning in over on YouTube after the fact, thank you for being here as well. So 127, and then a drastic difference to a 129. Here's where we're going to get that weightlessness. And we're on the brakes here. Yeah, you can. Yeah, we're locking them up. We almost didn't make that turn. Right about here is where we go off. Oh, sorry, that was the out lap. Let's see. At the corkscrew here. Yeah. Locking it up hard right there. Yeah, see, we didn't go all the way to the curb there. We cut that corner too much, and then it sent us off into the dirt there. We'll correct that. All right. 2 from dead last, which is great for us, honestly. We don't need to be run over here. We're here for the SR, not necessarily for the IR. So we're sitting at 3.4. We're trying to get up to the B level. So again, technically we are eligible for a promotion because our rating is high enough and we've had enough races under our belt under this license class to be able to move up. But if we can get that to a 4.0, we get to fast track into the next license level. So we're going to aim for that today.
This is logging clear.
I don't know what he said.
How much fuel you have to race there?
Don't recognize anybody in here. It's all right. I don't think this is... It might be a parade lap first. It wasn't the Miatas. It was a parade lap, and then once you got back to the start, we went. I don't know if this is standing start or a parade lap, then a standing start. I didn't read all of the description of the actual race. Once this timer right here gets down to double Z or all zeros, we'll fire the car. I don't know what a fuel run is here. We're only running 20 laps. I can't imagine that we would need fuel. We have unlimited sets of tires, or else there would be numbers here. Okay. So here we go.
Green, green, green.
I don't know if people are sleeping or what, but I'm going to let this guy behind us go. A couple people starting in the pits. It looks like, oh, that guy's already off.
You got one on your left. All clear,
Wow.
all clear.
That was pretty wild.
You got a slow car up ahead. You got a slow car on the left.
It's like
We
a
have car
couple of them
stopped
are
on the
dumping
left.
each
We
other.
have a car stopped on the left. Slow car ahead.
That's what's weird
Man, we
about
got one
not
stopped
having the
up ahead.
parade lap.
We
Oh
have a
my
car
gosh.
stopped on the right. You've got a slow car on the right. Go right. Go right.
Is at least on the parade lap you get to warm the tires up just a little bit. Put some kind of heat into them. We're not going to be pushing here at all. We're going to let just about anybody and everybody go by again. We're here for the SR. Oh,
Go
oh.
right. You got one on your left. Keep
Why-
right there. Clear on the left.
There's a car in
got
front of
one on
you.
your
You
left.
don't have to run over
Clear
it.
on the left. All right, man, we got one stopped up ahead. You've got a slow car on the left. You got
Goodness
one on your left.
gracious.
All
4X because the
clear,
guy
all clear.
drove right over the top of us. So much for that. Randy's trying to run it from last place.
All right, looks like you're in the top 10.
This car's
Slow
looping
car on the
it.
left. Go right.
That's what I mean about having that rear engine, whether it be under braking, under power, you have to watch out. You'd think that it would plan it under power, but there's so much torque on this thing that it'll come out from underneath you before you've realized it, and then you can't fix it because there's so much weight back there you can't correct it. Weightlessness there. We had no plant. It's way different from the Miata as far as what gear you need to be in. Pretty well spaced out now.
Keep digging.
Really kind of ticks me off that dude just drove right over the top of us there. Then didn't say a word. Start picking up more and more speed here as we get a little bit more comfortable with the car. Just didn't have time to do any kind of warm up really or practice. Had to jump right into it. Obvious.
Car on your left. Clear on the left.
It's a dangerous place to pass, but I knew I needed to let him go before we got through the S's.
We have a car stopped on the right.
Oh no, it's Randy. It's too bad. I hate to see it. I don't know why it popped that yellow flag out. Unless somebody in front of Randy and Javi was off. Maybe Victor.
We got a slow car up ahead. We have a car stopped on the right.
Looks like somebody went off.
Go left
Oh gosh.
or on your right. All clear, all clear. Got one on your right. Clear on the right. Got a slow car on the left.
Not real sure. I wonder if iRacing is... It said that twice now. I wonder if that's just coincidence.
Got one on your right. All clear, all clear.
Now those rumble strips, I saw
Got
that
one on your
coming.
left. All clear, all clear.
He got too much on those rumble strips, and while you're under brakes, it just sent him straight out. Get a decent recovery though.
Got a slow car up ahead.
Oh,
Got one on your
oh,
right. Clear
Oh.
on the right.
oh. Woo.
Got one on your right.
I don't know
All
how
clear,
we
all
did
clear.
not get into him there. Or loop it completely. That was wild. That was real wild.
Got a slow car on the left. Go right. Alright, looks like you're in the top 10.
Other than that one guy driving over the top of us, we've been able to keep the car pretty clean. Which again, if we're just here for SR, that's what we need. Trying to get that fast track to the B license. So we're not pushing the limits real hard here. We need laps that are clean. A little steep there.
Slow car ahead. We have a car stopped on the left.
Who's stopped on the left? Oh, buddy. Saved ourselves from going off there. No fast repairs. So obviously we want to avoid any kind of major catastrophe stuff. That'd be detrimental to the SR for the race. Little loose there. I got complacent and switched into fifth for no reason, then had to switch it back down to fourth, and we weren't getting woed up there. At least we saved it from going off. Just need to focus in again here. Got 10 to go this time by, so. Done a great job so far. That 4X in the very beginning is going to hurt us, though. Guy drove just right into the back of us. There's a lot going on, and That's unfortunately the problem with a lot of folks is that they see a glimmer of light, they want to run through there at Mach 2 thinking that they're going to get one more position.
10 to go at the line.
And the reality is we were telling them to pass left to give them the position. They drove right over the top of us. Not going to let it ruin our race. Still let it be a positive outcome here. The rears don't feel burnt, but they definitely feel used. What I mean by that is you have to be a little bit more ginger with the throttle. It's trying to come out from underneath me a little quicker now, and I'm also having to watch the braking. Got a guy for position about 3 seconds out right now. They're catching us, and that's all right. Let them go when they get here. Sun has moved from that lower portion of the track. It should create more grip. It's still beaming right here in the corkscrew, which makes it greasy. And the S's. He's catching us rather quick now, so we're going to let them go in the front straight. Right here. May switch to a little bit more front brake here. I don't do very much trail braking with this car. We do it all before we get there, so having more front bias definitely helps our style of driving. Kind of gotten in the zone here. Enjoying the ride, actually. Probably should have turned that bias up towards the front a little sooner on, I think. Seems a little bit more stable and more fun to drive. Can't get overconfident with it or anything, but having a more stable vehicle under braking is good. Guy in front of us either has a lot of front brake or they're braking very hard right there at the apex. I've seen him lock up that left front there 3 or 4 times now.
5 laps to go.
That was a big lockup. Just gotta make sure we don't push it too hard for no reason. Again, it's all about an SR race here. I'd like to have the spot, but I'm not gonna wreck the car over it. Got a really good cushion between us and P10.
Slow car ahead. You've got a slow car on the right. You've got a slow car on the left.
And he's off again. That ought to be a spot. I moved up to P8. These two in front of me are fighting for position here. Gonna be battling going into the corkscrew. That'll be interesting. Looks like one backed off. This is a wise move. Carrying too much speed through there. And there. Rube. Joining in here for random race. A couple of random races we're going to be hopping into here. This is the first of probably 2. Probably all have time for this afternoon.
All right, man. 2 to go.
911 Cup cars here at Laguna Seca. We're here for the SR. We're trying to get the fast promo if we can get up to a B license here. We're at a 3.41, like lap 2 of the race. We got rear-ended by somebody because of a wreck in front of us that we had checked up for and told people to pass us to the left, and instead they decided to drive through us. Didn't knock us off the track or anything, but obviously gave us the 4X that we were trying to avoid. We started in the back, started in P18 here, and we're up to 8th place.
Got a slow car on the west.
That one's
Go
going to be
right.
for position. So it was never about fuel. Somewhat about tires if you abused them too hard early on. That moves us up to 7th.
You've got a slow car on the right. All right, man.
Oh, you hate to
White
see it.
flag this time by. One more to go.
Hate to see it. Hit him with the hope you have insurance. Oh, that's too bad. What are you up to today, Drew? Just getting home from work? The wild thing is that the leader is about 17 seconds behind me. We're coming to the white flag now. He'll be coming to the checkered flag. So it'll be indicating that the race will be over. But yet we still got to race it out here. Breakpointer football. Feels like a good time of day to play football, actually. Get you a couple games in, then tonight do some breakpoint. Need to download that breakpoint. I also need to find my Xbox wireless controller USB adapter thing. I don't know what I did with it. It was here on my USB hub, but took it out at some point and need to try to find it. I think it's in my drawer. Ooh. From the sound of it, we were airborne a little bit. Trying to keep it on the track at this point. We're almost done here. Looks like 5th place just went off. Yeah, he did.
We have a slow car on the right. Go left.
You hate to see it. Just got P5 right there.
You're in 5th place.
Woo!
There's the checkered flag.
You
There
hate
go,
to
man.
see it.
Good
He
job,
literally went off in the last turn, and we got him for another spot. All right, we'll go over here and park. All right. Let's see how we did. The SR is going to be the thing we want to know about here. And it's not populating because for some reason it thinks that we're still in the session, so it's frustrating. We're going to have to load in and then get back out. Otherwise, what I'm concerned with is it thinking that we just quit the race early and giving us a huge drop in IR. Not that our IR was all that good to begin with, but I mean, we don't want to take a hit for no reason. So there you go. That's done. Maybe we'll get the results now. There's probably people that still weren't finished yet is the issue. All right, P5. Only 0.09. That sucks. That guy hit us. 62 IR is not bad, but man, that sucks. That sucks. Let's see what else we can get ourselves into here. We're good on road oval. Dirt oval, we just moved up to D. Dirt road, we're a D. If we could get to 4, we would fast track there. Let's see what dirt road's looking like. Man, I've been interested in this track, this Bark River. That's this ad over here. It looks like it's kind of like out in a field area. And I'm assuming it has some jumps and stuff like that in it. We don't have that course currently. We've raced on the Charlotte and the Daytona and the Phoenix, like racetrack dirt course with a jump over and over and over and over again. So I am interested in that one. It's 2:30. That starts at 3 o'clock. We got 30 minutes. Let's see what else maybe we can get into here. That won't end in time. We just missed the cutoff for these. We don't have the vehicle there anyway. That one would have been just for fun. Let's see what else is available here. Yeah, anything that started at 2:30 is going to already be gone. So 2:45 is your next cutoff, and that one race was at 3. We don't have to race it, but truth be told, 3 will start to get into the end of my time. Let's see what we have for oval. Richmond and ARCA cars. Open sets at Charlotte Truck. Man, that one just got going. That's 125 laps, though. Oh, yeah. Big race still tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern for Pocono. Yep, 9 p.m. Eastern for Pocono. And let's see how many laps that race is. Looks like 100. Nope. Stage is at 40, and I think the race is 100. So, lengthy race, but not too long. Man, ARCA cars at Richmond actually sound fun. I wonder if we can figure out what kind of paint scheme we have for ARCA cars. What are those under again? I don't know that I've ARCA Menard. ARCA Menard right there. Oh gosh, I gotta figure out how to make this go away. Drew, how do I make this go away? Every time he gets an achievement, I get hit with it. No notifications. Yeah, okay. If you don't see it. Oh, yeah, you don't see it on the screen at all. Okay. I guess I'm the only one that sees that. Interesting. Well, good, I guess. Oh, we're running the Kool-Aid car. Oh, that's perfect. We're going to run it. Let's go check out ARCA cars at Richmond. That will reload. That's loading in. So what did you decide to go with, Drew? Are you going to go with football or are you going to go with Breakpoint? Why don't you just join Discord? Well, let's see. Doing for Breakpoint right now. I don't have the patience for an long game. Okay. I had to turn Discord off. It wasn't recognizing me, which doesn't shock me a bit. So I'm reloading it. You there?
I'm here.
All right. Welcome, Drew, member of the mod squad, here to the stream.
Can I get a mic check, please?
Oh, asking for the mic check. All right. We got to get our
Gotcha.
keys all set up here.
Thank you.
I want to hear some iRacing drama.
Controls have changed. Same changes. No. Okay. Adding in all the functions from our button box here to the controls. Because like I said, we have not raced this. Be the perfect time to hit them with the ad. If you need to check out the eBay store, you can do so.
They got me.
We're just assigning different buttons for different functions so
I
that we
got
can
you,
see
man.
what's
Loud
going
and
on
clear.
with the car. It's basically the same that I set up for every vehicle, but subtle changes depending on what it is. Pass left, we'll put on the wheel. Pass right on the wheel. If you have insurance, you got to hit them with that. And of course, the Tram Jam TV. Just repair. Clear. All right. Now we'll go to sound. Push to talk. Volume for chat. Volume for engines and sounds. Volume for the spotter. Okay. I think we are good to go.
Matching car and track data found in Sim Experience database. Profile modified.
Okay. We're sitting really low in this car. I like that. You can see a lot of the gauges. It has been... I need to fix my screen here. I can't see the text up there. Just a second here. Right. There's our Kool-Aid car. The Chevy Impala. Get it refired. Woo! Hello. Oh, danger on the track. Danger on the track. Oh, man, this thing had some horsepower quick that I wasn't ready for. Tell them we're coming out. find out real quick.
Oh.
Yep. I was going to say we're going to find out real quick if we need to adjust the brake bias by the very first turn, and we do. Because this has a lot of rear brake in it. It says 68, but we're going to crank it to 70. I do not like a lot of rear brake here. The cone is stuck to the front of our car. There it goes.
Low car
I
up
should
high.
have took the cone
Got one
for a
stopped up
ride.
high.
Uh-huh.
Go low.
Oh. This thing tried to drift on me again. Man, this thing drives way different than that Porsche we were just driving. Even with... Wow. I know what they mean by ARCA brakes now. Oh, trying to get out of your way. Sorry, bud. I was trying to move out of your way. You went going low. I thought you were going to stay high.
No, you're fine.
Low car up high. Car stopped ahead. You got a slow car up ahead. Go low.
I didn't set the button for the actual window for the adjustment. We can make the adjustment, but I can't see it, so I'm going to have to pull over and change that. Trying to make a little bit of a brake bias adjustment. We went a touch too far to the front. Moving it back a little bit to the rear to help us on rotation on getting into the corner. Oh, black flag for speeding into the pits. We came in hot. Oh well. I think that was a Bazooka Joe car that was up ahead of us. That was cool looking. Okay, we're going to fix that, and then we're also going to fix that window. This in-car adjustment. We need to set that. There we go. So now we ought to be able to see before we adjust. Good. So Droob is breaking of the points. Droob, you're breaking of the points?
Yeah.
I guess I've been muted on the Discord this whole time. It's interesting.
Yeah. I have your stream up so I can try and respond.
Oh, gotcha.
I'm trying to figure out a light class that I can use. Right now I only have it set up to where I can have one primary weapon. But I was trying to find something that's a little bit more realistic to where I could have like a light SMG and a light sniper rifle. That way I can have two primary weapons.
For sure.
It's a little bit more realistic.
Yeah, I was about to say that's really what you want on a game like that because you're going to be close quarter, but then you're going to be long range as well.
Alright. Well, right now I'm set up like a light scout. So that's why I only had one primary weapon.
Hmm. I might. What was the Is that Ubisoft or what? What's the maker?
Yeah, it's Ubisoft.
Okay, I might get in there because I'll probably download that once I get off of this. Maybe I got something else I can play.
Yeah, we can do a Breakpoint stream.
Yeah, man. Okay. We're showing the number 6 car in here, so means we're gonna have to keep it real clean and also try to finish higher than 6th. Looks like P1 or the number 1 car is a 4600 I rating.
Is this like Carb Cup or is this like legit?
No, it's legit. Arca cars, which they're a lighter, less horsepower car. It's basically an older body style. I mean, I'm driving an Impala, so it's kind of the cars of old. They handle differently, but again, they have less horsepower, so they're a little more forgiving. They just brake really weird.
Gotcha. It's D, right? D license.
Yeah, I mean, there's D in here, so I have to assume that's what it is, because C is trucks, and B is Xfinity, and then A, of course, is Cup. So yeah, it must be.
No cautions.
Yeah, I think you're right. There is no cautions. I think you're right.
Caution.
Go high.
You're right.
That's gonna be interesting. It's gonna suck. Correct. Or anybody gets.
For sure.
Have a slow car on the bottom. We have a car stopped down low.
This is really weird. My Stream Deck. I don't know, or the chat just did something weird. Not real sure. I think my Stream Deck posted this little ad on its own. I wasn't even touching any buttons.
Oh, you have this key binded?
Yeah, down here on my Stream Deck, yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought that you just had those like automatically set up where it was like every, I don't know, like 30 minutes it just put something in the chat.
No. I set them up down here on the Stream Deck, and I push a button, and it, I've got a welcome message, and then an eBay ad, of course, and then a thank you for being here.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. I think I'm curious if we should qualify. Hopefully enough people will qualify. No cautions. You got to, I think. We're just going to go for it.
Yeah, you definitely have to qualify.
I need to tighten my switch up here. This thing's getting a little loose on me.
Green, green, green. All right, man. Here comes your first time left. One more lap to go.
That back end gets really loose.
Oh, and is it coming in or out of the turn?
Off the turn. I'm thinking I might need to adjust the offset just a little bit. Not the steering ratio, but the offset.
Most cars are that way at Richmond, aren't they, if I remember right?
If they set them up right there. Oh, they're a touch loose, yes, but
There's the flag, man. It's over.
I don't want it to be loose the entire time through the corner, but I think it's because I'm giving it a touch too much input.
Mm-hmm.
Time for about
So-
a year or two, so I was just like, hey, it's Richmond, I might as well go in and just, you know. see what I can do.
Let's turn this up to 4.
Yeah, I didn't even.
Take it to
I've got
0.
like
There we
5
go.
or 6 practice laps, but feels pretty loose. I would say just take it easy, let it roll, and be easy.
That's part of the reason too.
Yeah, no, I
We'll take
agree
that
with
back
that.
up to 69. All right.
Yeah,
So
I don't
far
think
we're
I'm going
in-
to be too competitive just because I haven't raced these cars in quite a while.
We're P4, P5 now. 3 full tenths off of the P6 now. 3 full tenths off of the lead. But again, being
I think I actually am going to go up on the ratio, just try to save a little bit.
first time here in a long time.
Yeah,
Long,
I tried to
long
use
time.
a 16-to-1, and it's like really extremely loose off of the exit and kind of in the middle of it as well.
Looks like less than a minute to go here.
You get some money.
How do you, what option is it to turn off so you can see the wheel?
Go to options. Then graphics. And then under the word custom, there's a little drop down and it says hide steering wheel. And you can show the wheel or show the arms and the wheel or hide everything.
Yeah, I feel like when you get like a triple monitor setup like you do, it's nice to be able to not have the wheel.
Yeah, and now that I've been able to sit so
All right, man.
close,
Line up on the outside
I didn't
road,
want
huh?
it.
Pit road's
Back
closed.
when I was sitting at the desk and the monitors were so far away, I almost needed it to see. I don't know, it was weird. I'd raced with it for so long, I needed to see where the car was or what the car was doing. And now that I've turned it off completely, I love it that it's gone. It again, the monitors are a lot closer than they used to be, but now it almost looks like you're looking out of a windshield with a dash in front of you. So, yeah, it's a lot different. I like the old school paints that people are running in here. There's like an old Mountain Dew National Guard. Looks like one of Dale Jr.'s paint schemes from the past. I've seen a Bazooka Joe gum. Trying to see what this guy in front of me is running.
Oh, the old Budweiser car.
Yeah, the old Budweiser car, Dale
Yeah.
Jr. scheme, and then
Is that an oatmeal cream pie car? Like a little Debbie car?
the one that says Hotwood on the back. I'm not real sure.
Oh, yeah. I couldn't
And
read
then
it.
in P1 there's an Altel car, which is Ryan
man, we're
Newman's
going green next
old
time
paint
by.
scheme. So there's just a lot of cool schemes in this race. A lot of old school, old advertising.
Oh, I think that's funny. He's got the blue stripes.
Yeah,
the
man,
back
because
of
it's
his bumper.
D-Class. Yeah, it's telling you who's
Yeah.
what. Yeah, unless you're running a custom number. If you're running the iRacing paint, then or not custom number, but custom paint. If you're running the iRacing paint, then I think that's what you get.
Yeah.
If you're running a Trading Paints paint
Get
or your
ready.
own paint, then yeah, that's gone, of course.
Oh, I thought it went away and it was there no matter what.
All right, man. The pace
I don't
car is
think
in.
so.
Green flag, green
Yeah,
flag.
That
Dude,
inside
not
line
me.
jumped hard, and that outside line didn't go.
Got one inside.
Potential for wreck right here in the
All clear, all
beginning.
clear. Got one inside.
This guy on my inside's running a
Stay
rowdy
high. There's the car
energy
below
drink
side.
car. Oh,
Clear low,
that guy
clear
turned
low.
hard into
Got
the
one
wall.
inside.
Oh gosh.
Stay high. There's the car
Wow.
below side. Go low.
Did you see that? Oh, and this guy just turned me.
Ah,
Got one inside. All clear, all clear.
That was-
Inside.
a 4X too.
Yep.
Still
4X
there.
because he turned me.
All clear, all clear.
Oh, that guy's
Got
gonna turn
one
me.
inside. All clear,
That was
all
so
clear.
close.
Stay high.
This is
All
chaos,
clear,
man.
all clear.
Like
Get turned
straight
close.
chaos.
Got one inside. Stay high. There's the car on the low side. All
Because there's no
clear, all
cautions,
clear.
they're just racing for everything right here in the beginning.
Great.
Got
I
one
just
outside.
touched this guy's
All
rear
clear,
fender.
all clear.
We didn't turn him though.
Got one outside. Stay low. All clear, all clear. Got one inside. Still there. Stay high. There's the car on the low side. Stay high. You're up top 3 wide. Hold your line. Got one inside. You're 2 wide there. Stay high. There's the car on the low side. All clear, all clear. Inside. Clear low, clear low. Got one inside. Stay high. Stay high. Stay high. Clear low, clear low. Got one outside. You're clear high, clear high. Got one outside.
Man, that front end
Stay low,
washed
there's
out.
the car on the high side. All clear, all clear.
It's hard to pass on the inside with this setup.
Yeah, because it wants to get loose out of the turn.
Uh-huh. Oh gosh, this guy's gonna die. I just heard him die and then I hit the wall.
Ugh.
It's because I was trying to make sure that he didn't come back up the track and hit me. So I stayed in the throttle way longer than I should have. We're gonna have to turn this braking back more to the rear so we can get it to rotate. Yeah, I think that low line through 3-4 is where we need to be, and then a late entry in 1 and 2 seems to be working. So we can try to keep that right rear on it longer. Seems to be just be washing on us though. On the brakes. Backing it more to the rear as we go. Hopefully we can get more rotation out of it.
Got one inside. Clear low, clear low.
Man, it gets tight. Let him take it low here.
Inside. Stay high. There's
Try
a
to
car on
use
the low
this
side.
front stretch.
Clear low, clear low.
Get the mile an hour going. Use the track to our advantage.
Got one inside. Still there. All
We're
clear,
gonna get
all
him on
clear.
that run every time.
You do know it's 45 laps, right, Clever?
Somebody's telling somebody off.
It's begun.
Got one inside. Clear low, clear low. Got one stopped up high. Got a car stopped up high.
I think we would have been in a lot better contention for something here if we wouldn't have gotten completely blasted and turned sideways there on like lap 1 or 2. I think our little bump into the wall there actually didn't do a whole lot to us that negatively affect us. It was more so that rear ending and time loss that we took there.
All right, man. Halfway this time by.
These two in front of me are battling pretty good.
This will be loaded.
Oh, he just washed right up the track in front of him. Don't hit me.
Alright, so it's not bad.
Ooh, he almost hit me.
I'm sorry, but that's why you I was trying to slow down. My bad, bro.
That wasn't your
Nah,
bad
I
carry.
came up on you today, dude. Sorry.
Yeah. It was Siren Wu or whoever his name is fault.
Yeah,
He
bud.
completely
Good
just
job, man.
dove bomb him underneath and it wasn't going to hold and he washed up the track right in front of him.
Sorry if I got in your way later.
Tried to make a brake adjustment. It was not helping us. It was hurting us. So adjusted it back the other way. It's just wild to me that a quarter of a brake in this car, it locks the right front up, it feels like.
Oh, jeez.
Inside. Stay high.
I am
Across
beat
the low
up.
side. Still there? Hold your line. Clear low, clear low.
Wow.
Inside. You're still there? Hold your line. All clear, all clear. Got one inside. Stay high. All clear, all clear.
These guys behind me are racing side by side. 10 laps to go. In 2, it'll be 10 laps to go. Not this one, but one more. Pretty much ruined our right front. It's not rotating.
Got one inside. Stay high.
Ah, that's the wall.
Still there? Hold your line. Clear low, clear low.
Gotta run.
10 to go with the line. Got one outside. You're
This
clear
guy
high.
just cut
clear
my
high.
nose.
Inside. Clear low, clear low. Inside. Stay high. There's a car on the low side. All clear, all clear. Got one inside. Still there? Hold your line. All clear, all clear.
Tires are finally coming back. setups will do that. They'll switch from one way to the other and then they'll come back. I don't know with the shorter laps if I'm going to be able to catch the guy in front of us though.
Five laps to go. Inside, 2 laps to go. Still there. All clear, all clear. All right, man. It's white flag this time by. 1 more to go.
Can't say that I'm a huge fan of the car. Just drives weird.
Got one inside. Say hi. Say hi. There's a car on the low side.
Good race, everybody.
Say hi. There's a car on the low side.
Should have the mile an hour. Got him.
Still there. Hold the line.
Damn, I wish I had a better
There's the flag.
finish, but
It's
that's
over.
fine. I mean, that was good racing with you there, 12.
Great job, driver.
That was one hell of a battle. Great job, dude.
Yeah, U29. Way to go, bud. Good racing.
I guess you just got me there, right?
Yeah, that high line works for the mile an hour.
Next time.
Until next time. Let's go back and take a look real quick at that start. Oh man. That was
What?
so close. Watch this.
The
Aaron
Kool-Aid
Clayton.
car.
Yeah, man. See, I had blue stripes. You're right. I don't know.
Mhm.
Maybe somehow they see. Look at this. Wham! Right in front of
you
us.
locked up the brakes right in front of you.
Mm-hmm. I mean, he's dancing right here. You can see.
Get clipped by somebody?
Well, he hit the wall.
Oh.
So he's riding the wall right here, and then I think he jerked it to the left to get off.
then shot down and shot
And
back
then
up.
here he comes right here. Whoop!
Dang, that he went way too much.
And then we got turned right there. We came
then he
down into
corrected you.
him. Yeah, I came down into him and he was coming up. That was middle of racing. I mean, I'm at the bottom of my lane. He's at the top of his. And I was trying to arc it down to get the run off of the corner. And of course, he's pushing off of the corner. So, I mean, just a racing incident right after that wreck.
Then he corrected you.
It's just weird because it made my car hop. That's what's weird about it.
Yeah.
Like he bumps me, and then all of a sudden my shock or something just went bananas. These cars have a damage model on them. They're meant to like come apart and have wheels hanging off and all kinds of stuff. And so, yeah, so when this happens, didn't go far enough. Look at my wheel.
Jeez. Holy crap.
See it like frame by frame, it does this weird stuff. Like it's like
Yeah.
not attached to the car anymore. This is what I was trying to do here. Let me drop this down. Oh, too far. See, I mean, look, like it's in the pavement, dude. So there's that.
That's funny.
Yeah, that'll probably be our picture right there. Because, I mean, why not? Good old ARCA cars.
Good old ARCA cars.
We'll raise it up just a touch so you can get the whole scenario. All right. Well, that was fun. Drew, stick around just a second. Really appreciate y'all for tuning in. Tram Jam TV live here, brought to you by the Simbox Store. Thank you for checking us out. Follow us on YouTube. Make sure to friend and follow right here on Twitch. Really appreciate you joining us. Thank you, and we'll see you tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the NAISCC Race at Pocono. 100 laps of real fast restrictor plate free super speedway racing. So look forward to seeing y'all there tonight. Take care.